Need space for cars, equipment, and storage all under one roof? This 30x70 tubular metal building was designed to do it all. And today, we're showcasing exactly how it came together, what it cost, and how you could save on a build like this one.
A new project can be tedious. Finding the correct contractor for your concrete, building, insulation, etc. It's a lot. We know. We've seen it from various customers, which is why we've combined everything in one place just for you. We handle everything for you to make sure you have your building your way. We do tubular and red iron metal buildings, bolt-ups to weld-ups, concrete, site preparation, demolition work, polished concrete, polyura, or concrete coatings, permitting assistance to make sure you are clear with the city and HOA, various insulation options like spray foam, fiberglass, and solar reflective insulation. Gutter system, custom accessories to stand out against your neighbor, custom overhead and roll-up doors, cedar posts or encasements, various service door options or windows to match your aesthetics, mezzanines or balconies available for bolt-ups to give you that additional vertical space. Electrical is in the beta and available close to our office here in Fort Worth, Texas. Limited landscaping options and masonry to match your home or get that HOA approval. Everything you need in one place. Whether you're a business owner needing warehouse space or a car enthusiast needing a garage or just anyone looking for a strong custom metal building, we've got you covered. Our clients choose not because we're the cheapest, but because of what we stand for. Keep in mind, we do not service outside of our service areas. We do not provide just materials or just metal building kits. We don't just do concrete or spray foam. We do full turnkey Texas metal building projects. If you fall within our service area, contact us today. If not, I hope our channel can help you with your metal building project.
Welcome back, Pack. Ed here from the marketing department. So our client had a problem many of you can relate to. They had simply outgrown their space. Between vehicles, equipment, and day-to-day storage, what they had just wasn't enough anymore. They needed something bigger, something versatile enough to serve as a garage, a workshop, and a storage area all in one. That's where WolfSteel came in, offering not just a building, but a long-term solution built to grow with them. The client first found WolfSteel on Google, looking for the right team to take on their project. From there, Andy and Charlene from our Shadow Wolves team were called in. And if you know those two, you know how they work together like a well-oiled machine. One handling the details, the other keeping the big picture in focus. Together, they make sure the process runs seamlessly and no details slip through the cracks. Andy later sent over a few of our WolfSteel YouTube videos so the client could see exactly what we do and how we build. By the way, if you're watching this and haven't already subscribed or dropped a like, well, now's your chance to go hit that subscribe button, like, and hit that notification bell so you can keep up with all the builds and ideas just like this one. After the vision was clear and the Shadow Wolves helped kick things off, it was time to nail down the design. As the client was deciding on the size with the Shadow Wolves and finalizing a design, Andy helped him to get the best space while getting the price right. Here's something a lot of people don't realize. Going longer in length can often save you money compared to going wider. Once you push past 30 feet in width, costs naturally rise, and you start to get into what we call here at WolfSteel our wolf spans, also known as commercial trussing. By extending the length instead, you get the space you need without triggering those extra costs. A smart design move that delivers function and savings at the same time. The clients decided on the design you are seeing on the screen, a 30x70 all vertical building with multiple doors on the side to park everything inside. Before we could break ground, we needed to conduct a site visit. This is where we inspect the property, check elevation, drainage, and whether dirt needs to be brought in. The goal is always the same. Make sure the pad is solid and the foundation sits on undersloped soil, the kind of ground that keeps the building secure for years to come. Luckily for this project, the site was fairly flat, which we couldn't have asked for a better start. That meant minimal dirt work, no extensive grading, and we were able to get the pad ready for concrete without major complications. And just as a reminder, no two sites are the same. This one was on the easier side, but yours might require some more prep work depending on soil conditions and elevation. This is why we don't typically give you the price of site prep in these videos to not steer you in the wrong direction. Your site determines the price. From there, we moved into the concrete phase. The slab was poured in mid-July, measuring 30x70, 4 inches thick, rated at 3,500 PSI. The site determined we needed deeper footers, so those were 12x18 internally and on the perimeter. We added the vapor barrier for control on the moisture from the ground up and control joints to help prevent cracks in the long run. Now for the notches, they create a groove for the wall panels and doors to sit flush with the concrete, giving it a cleaner fit and helping to seal out water. It's a small detail, but one that adds years of protection to the building against water seepage. For this project, the client also customized the concrete with a 12x70 approach, making it easier to move vehicles and equipment in and out. But that is not included in the total cost of the concrete, as it's a custom add-on that the client decided on. As part of the building details, we always like to highlight gutters and downspouts. They're one of those features that don't always get the spotlight, but they make a big difference. By channeling water away from the slab, they help protect the foundation, keep the walls cleaner, and prevent pulling around entry points. For this project, the client decided to opt out of gutters and downspouts. It's a choice we leave to our clients on our tubular side. But if you got a building with multiple doors, approaches, or heavy traffic, gutters can be a smart investment for long-term durability. And with our red iron buildings, they actually come standard, so you've already got that extra layer of protection built in. After 12 days of letting the slab cure, it was time for the building to come to life. But before it ever made it to the site, every component was fabricated at our WolfSteel fabrication shop in Weatherford, Texas. One big advantage of working with WolfSteel is that we're a direct manufacturer of tubular buildings. Just as the client designed it and saw it in the architectural plans, this building is a 30 wide by 70 long by 12 feet tall tubular metal building and has our standard 312 roof pitch, 14 gauge tubing, and 29 gauge panels. All standard for tubular buildings, but upgrades are available. The standard panels are horizontal, but they did choose to upgrade those to all vertical on the sides. Why go vertical? A few reasons. Water runs off faster, debris doesn't build up on the ribs as easily, and structurally, it adds a bolder look with a straighter, cleaner lines. It's an upgrade we're seeing more clients choose, and for good reason. Now, like my good pal Argenis always says, the doors and windows are the eyebrows and the eyes of the building. They give it character. And this shop has plenty. This client went with 4 10x8 roll-up doors, each equipped with a brush seal kit, plus side install hardware for smoother operation. They also added a 10x10 overhead door with a short raised panel design, a solid choice when you want easier, day-to-day use and a more polished look. On the entry side, there's a 36x84 walk-in steel door, giving it quick access without having to open up a big door every time. The benefit here is security and convenience. Steel doors are tough, can be insulated, and built to stand up to daily use. To bring in natural light, the client added 3 36x36 double-pane windows. These not only brighten up the interior, but also help with improving the overall energy efficiency in your building. It's thoughtful choices like these, the right combination of roll-up doors, overhead doors, walk-in doors, and windows that transform a metal building into a complete space that's functional, convenient, and ready for everyday use. To tie it all together, the client opted for a 1-inch spray foam on the roof. It's a smart choice for a workshop or garage setup, helping reduce heat transfer and giving an insulation value of about R7 on the roof. Now, some of you might be thinking, what if I spend more time in my workshop or even live in it? Well, that is where our 2-inch spray foam would come into play. The difference between 1-inch and 2-inch is that 1-inch spray foam is ideal for light use spaces like garages, shops, and storage areas where insulation is needed, but full-time climate control isn't critical. 2 inches, on the other hand, it's best for spaces where people will spend extended time. It provides stronger temperature regulation, better energy efficiency, and improved condensation control, especially when paired with HVAC. Just remember, even at 2 inches, spray foam alone doesn't meet Texas residential code for living spaces. It still needs to be supplemented, such as adding batt fiberglass insulation for interior walls, or even going with a hybrid system, closed cell spray foam with open cell spray foam, to achieve the desired R value efficiently. For this build, 1-inch on the roof and foam gap enclosures struck the perfect balance. It was cost-effective, functional, and tailored to exactly how the client plans to use the space. Overall, this 30x70 wasn't just a regular 30x70. With custom concrete including a full 12x70 approach, vertical panel upgrades, 1-inch spray foam on the roof, and a clean galvalume and white finish, this shop was built with purpose from the ground up. What started as a simple need for a storage and garage space turned into a versatile building, functional enough to handle daily use and personalized enough to match the client's vision down to the last detail. Now here's the part everybody wants to know: the total cost. This building came out to... That number includes everything: the building itself, the concrete foundation and approach, doors and windows, spray foam, labor, materials, delivery, and tax. Now keep in mind, this price is only valid for 5 days after the posting of this video. It may vary depending on your location. Now for the real deal. How can you still save on a build like this one? Well, Pack, I got you covered. If this client had gone with horizontal siding instead of the upgraded vertical, swapped the overhead door for a standard roll-up door, removed the spray foam insulation, and kept the gutters and downspouts, the overall cost would have been $60,187. That's over $10,000 in savings, which is huge if you're looking to save but still get your money's worth. And that's why we show you the numbers, because every decision you make changes the outcome both in function and in price. At WolfSteel, transparency isn't just a talking point, it's the way we do business. These videos aren't just about showing off buildings, they're about showing you what's possible, what it costs, and how you can tailor it to fit your needs. You can always add or remove to fit your style, your need, and your price point. If you enjoyed this build, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and drop us a comment whether it's a project you'd like to see next or a feature you're curious about. Who knows? The next big WolfSteel build we bring to life could be rolling into your driveway. Till next time, pack.